Sanibonani bafethu, and this is your boy Ukatlego Ntariana Mula, aka Mr. Soweto Kafele Motseba, aka Mr. Cool himself. Welcome to Kota N Chill bafethu. Welcome to a PSE channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe bafethu ku PSE channel. You can look search Kota N Chill, search PSE channel, then you like. After lapho mfethu kunento busy for my muse. La uthola khona ama latest audio wethu. Yabo khona man thokoza gogo ngangifake le corona bekuphethe uzame corona futhi yabo so khona man lam before siyafera ufuna ukutshela ngeVodacom my muse ne times live so kulana ke njengoba uzovaya udrive ukuthi ungathola ama accident ukwazi ukumamela ama audio wethu via iradio yakho yabo while udle ikota yasefootball yeah ibona le ndaba le danko so bafethu ngiphethe uGotmane Nkanyezi
No.
Nkanyezi.
Yes.
Nkanyezi into yakhanya kuneyida. So Khotmanlam, thanks for coming with Kota N Chill. Thanks for being part of the movement. Siyabonga ukuthi uzile.
No, nami ngiyabonga for ukuthi ningibizile bafethu.
Ne, because we radio host asishaya introduction lapho ngokuthi bothini ku radio. Bothini ku radio.
Yini konje yini vandag?
Ilelo la ngakwazana khona uGotman. Sunday.
Sengifuna ivati.
Yeah.
Khamekile.
Na champagne ethu. Couple lethu ke leli nje lamabhokobhoko thina sikuyinisela akufani. Ngangiboni ngizazazelile bafethu. It was a hectic weekend. We were celebrating amabhokobhoko. Nobudla ke kulele la khona. Zakhala baba. Ne khona man love.
Nandi. All right. Welcome to Nkayezi Kubeka.
Ikamera ojwayele radio apha ikamera.
Ngijwayele radio ikamera la. Welcome to Kota N Chill. Yeah, chilla uplomenathi kuzoba right angithi. Happy Sunday.
Danko.
Nazo.
Ezinye izinto namanje so. Khotman lam before sifakele emandleni. Sitholile icup ezabantu base South Africa ndisijabulile. Siyakolisa and the rugby team siyabonga.
Nazo.
Ngalento enisenzele yona. Celebrate si enjoy the weekend nale viki sa enjoy mara hey awuthi ngizokukhulumana ukuthi yena thina wena ufila ngathi rugby yazi represent thina ezabantu abamnyama fully
yazi one thing and engayisho about rugby is that it has changed the whole game in terms of sport. I mean it's the only sport ehlanganisa everyone, you understand, and angengene indaba zama politics in terms of hey why singaboni itone njani lapho nalapho, but one thing we need to know ayangishasha rugby does represent everyone in the country. Me now on my side.
Yeah, cause
I mean sorry ukukhatha asikhuluma iqiniso ezamachita asincane ukulimala, so mangabe zikhala kangaka ebholweni imagine urugby kuyaphuka phela lapho
you ungayidlala wena rugby
angeke ngidlala
ngiyangayizama bangigudluza kayi ngathi no more nganyeke ngiphele but then shout out bafethu kubantu be rugby base ukuyabona like le sport abo rugby abo cricket banyana easy sport as representative fully mara si support thina
support no I mean
njengebhola kwabe bafana si support kanjani idliwe mayiqeda.
Yeah, I think no. If bafana besi support, the only thing disturbing ukuthi I don't know kwenzakalini. Namachita wasawini man.
Yeah.
Namachita wasawini, so abantu yabo yaphela lelo thando lelo lokuthi yafana man. Lento ngiyibheka musi. Noma ngagembula abantu bafanga imali bagembula abantu. You also have to think about Leonto leyo.
And mina sengihlale ngibheja against the South Africa. Ngizabheja the South Africa. Anginasikhazi ukubani. Anginasikhazi sokudlala mina.
Yayibona ke manje, so I think it's iyo into demotivates abantu ukuthi the boys never win man. They only win once in a blue moon, which is sad because mawubuka lamanye ama sports they excelling, hence they get the full support lesibani ngayo.
Yeah, so when ubona ngathi rugby ithola full support because abantu abamnyama ngibona ngathi rugby sibukela mase kuzoshaya final or semi final mayicala mfana sibhizi thina.
Yazi lapho ngasho ngithi ringivar because kuninaqali World Cup but abantu bebengabanga umsindo kangaka, you understand, but and another thing, it's because we already know which these guys are going to get this far. Think about it. You know, it's not the first time we win. I got it. So relaxed. Yeah, so relaxed kakhulu.
Hayi maka amapokopoko bafethu siyabonga ukuthi sibuyele ku Rodman because nakhona kunalento le etrendayo like abantu abakhuluma ngayo ukuthi hayi wena ungazitshela ngamabhokobhoko into yamabhunu lento le ufuna ngisupport into yamabhunu ayawina amabhokobhoko sineyinkinga eSouth Africa why njalo makwina amabhokobhoko masineyinkinga amabhokobhoko ayawina like uyayibo iTwitter mara kwenzakalayo
na singayibheki kakhulu negativity uyazi mos when it comes to iTwitter you voice out your opinion so angina beef nabantu izinto abazikhulumayo ukuthi it is how they feel you understand thina singayijabuleli rugby wena unenkinga zakho isikole siyakushaya unaspani you understand so izinto lezo angeke akusizinto vele like esinga yabo debate ngayo when it comes to abantu ama opinion yabo let them talk but me I believe ukuthi rugby represents us as a whole me personally I wouldn't play it because gafiwa lapha don't know abantu balimala so enye into engicabanga ukuthi iyo eyenza ukuthi abantu abaningi bangayihlaleli yabo but ayesazi ama politics ayenzekayo phakathi inkulumo ziningi
hayi river shout out to abantu be rugby and shout out to Bernard Parker mfethu I hope you recover from the injury itholile nawe before you retire then I'll just jumpele kuwe ke Godman la besicela usitshele i short bio ngoGodman ubuya va khulele va igama lakhe sibongo Godman nje
Nkanyezi Kubeka born and raised eThekwini phakathi eClermont khulele umndeni wakithi man umndeni omkhulu yabo even though I only have like it's nesibling eyodwa so 2 yabo but ngikhulele kwagogo noba behlala lapho noma wami ehlala lapho so angazosingakhi yazi mase ngiyibheka manje ukuthi sikhule kanjani ngiyazibuza ukuthi bengihlala kuphi labantu abangaka but I moved to Johannesburg mase ngizoqala i-primary school because obviously my parents are totally spanning up and then we had to move siza ngapha eJozi ngakhulele Soweto eJabulani I can say I spent my whole school years in Soweto eJabulani ngishifted nje lapho sengikhulile sengihlakaniphile sengiqedile isikole
so due to the situation and the izinto esizifisa manje currently South Africa asivele sijampele kwizinto zakho ezimportant ozenza ngempilo yakho Godman bafethi influencer Godman DJ Godman push ama brand nje ubusy nje strategy so asicale ngejourney yakho when you hopped into the entertainment space yabo you started as a njengoba uzo ukuthi you started making as a you started making music in terms of being a DJ let's talk about that. How did you fall in love with DJing? Ufike kanjani da?
Ngasho nje ukuthi in my high school years I fell in love with not even high school, primary school years. I fell in love with house music. Ben collector fresh house flavor now wonke from one. I still remember the first one came out in 96. So I have all of them until collector from 2 until 5. So I was inspired by his sound, Yaga DJ Fresh, the music. It was actually putting on the albums, not Glenn Lewis. And so ngikhulevele ngilalela house music and then endlini beqhuma jazz kakhulu yazi ama time.
Jazz
we understand. So endlini beqhuma house kakhulu. I mean jazz, yes. And then mina I'll play house and then collect music kakhulu. So shaya collection yami ama cassette. Ngiyazi ama 2000 ama cassette awazi. So from almost every big song you can think of bengithenga album yakhona and then obviously that inspired me to nami ngifune ukuba ku radio ngifune ukuba DJ and then my big break yayenzeka when kuvulwa iZone 6 venue khona la DK
Kaslotho
so makuvulwa iZone 6 venue that's where I got a big break because I started to work there as a resident and that's where I learned how to play professionally and that's where I learned how to compile music as a whole so career it's been a very nice journey Yeah, it's been a very, very nice journey because I don't want to dwell into one thing. I understand? I don't want stuck into one, focusing on. Hence, I've done influencer work, I've done DJing, making music. I always want to try something new. And that's how I ended up. Yeah, boy, CV amikwela.
Mele bayazi CV yakho ngenkani. So let's talk about the DJing career, yabo.
Yeah.
Wahlangana nawo bani because you were working with the label, you were DJing for an artist, you were going road to road. The DJing side, being a resident DJ Zone 6 venue, yabo.
Yeah.
You can tell us about that journey and teach other DJs what you've learned.
As a resident DJ at Zone 6 venue, I've met the likes of Black Coffee. Ne? That was the first time in Black Coffee. I used to play Black Coffee almost every time I got because remember I'm a resident.
Yeah.
In the evening and the lineup. So he has Faga before him. And that's where I met Abo Tira. Hence I ended up managing Mampintsha no Wodumo at some point because I met Tira, and then introduced me to Mampintsha when Umlilo was still hot that time. When Babes Iwololo was still hot. So I was touring with them. And then that's how I met in the Nkanyezi industry, man. Yeah. It was because of I'm a geek club as on 6 venue. And then I had to move now because I'm meeting Abo Euphonic and they're doing all these events outside Ken Phonic, Spring Fiesta. I worked at Spring Fiesta. That's how I met Abo Shimza and the rest of the guys. To a point, I ended up becoming an artist DJ. And then I started touring. I'm an artist. Abo Anati, I remember when they did that song, Don't Forget to Pray. I was still managing Abu Anati that time. So the company that I worked for was managing Anati. So I spent so much time now in studio and that's where I learned how to make music, what happens in the background of music. Mind you, I don't make music that time. I'm learning because these guys are always in studio and me now, my music career started late. During COVID, when all these gigs were not happening, skills on Kekai. That's just like, let me try something new. Sing Shy Number, man.
Yeah, number. Driving motor chai. Shy number.
Yeah.
Danko. So you as being like a manager, and being a DJ, going with like big people. But you mentioned big brands.
Yes.
Abu Anati, Wodumo, Abu Mampintsha. With your own understanding, what does it take to make a perfect, not just a perfect, but an artist in South Africa to last?
Yeah. You need to have the discipline. One thing you need to have is discipline. Like, what you're very talented. What this puts bread on your table. At the end of the day, you need to respect that thing. In this Mosha, as a whole, as an artist, whether you're a DJ, whether you're an artist, you're a performer, you're a dancer, you don't respect your craft. And then when you don't respect your craft, that's when other people won't respect you and they won't book you. For example, I won't mention names, but there's artists who never pitch for interviews. There's artists who never pitch for shows. So how do you then grow from that? Because I'm a promoter at Kuluma, club owners by Kuluma. I'm booking loyal. You're wasting your time. They'll never pitch. You understand? So for you to respect brand and for you to respect the craft that you are doing, you need to respect it. That's the first thing, Emelians. It's just to respect it. And then once you respect it and understand your craft, how important it is to you, that's why your craft will always be on top. That's why I want about Cassper. No matter how much negativity he gets, he respects his craft because he has to pull him up and he doesn't want to go back there. So in this Shire, people never respect their craft. So if you respect your craft, trust me, you'll always stay at the top.
Because you used to work with underdogs.
Yeah.
So when I'm judging from Mampintsha, Mampintsha, Black Coffee, those people Euphonic,
yes.
From behavior yabo, when ungathi usporte nobonela ukuthi ngabe khona mana change la man yeah ngabe seba somewhere kakhulu.
I wouldn't lie, yabona, and point out things because when I was working with them, benga excitement kimi bingekho ukuthi ngibone ukuthi okay imapha ama fault awenzayo Because remember me, at that point, ngisemsebenzini, I need to do what they say, kwenzakalani, you understand? So isn't this thing I couldn't see. But I'm an artist by a kawatwe. It's what wonke umuntu ushaya le nto leyo.
Yeah.
It's drugs and alcohol. So kesidlula kuzona as I'm an artist. And you understand why they do them. You know, they because of the pressure abayithola, and understand the pressure is too much. You have to be always on stage. You have to be always on your feet. There's no time to sleep. So ba end up influence nabo as artists bangene kuzo lezo zinto lezo, and it's abakhawaza, hence sithatha ama career wabo most of the guys, yabo. Yeah, ngasho ngithi the biggest downfall for ama artist, it's that it's drugs and alcohol. In fact, ngiyazi alcohol is nice, but ikhawaza ama brands apaya.
Yeah. So how did you compose the pressure? Because bosebenza nabantu abagrot bona feel pressure ukuthi yo why nami ngazama Mampintsha uzothini.
Yeah.
Uzofila ngathi ngebhari.
I guess, you know, it's because you as an individual, when you have to funan and you have to pum up, you understand, and angikho ku level yabo, so there's certain things I would never do, and ngeke ngizikhalele nokuzenza because I'm not on that level. I cannot afford certain things. Noma ngifuna ukuzenza, you understand, there's so much that me igroove ngiyayithanda fucked up. And I think and then I think it's also one of the biggest things as in in terms of my career, but it comes with work. But emsebenzini kumnandi. But yeah, at the end of the day, now uyazi ukuthi no lapha ya angifiki mina lapha ya. I think I'm so blessed ukuthi nginale discipline ukuthi mina I know ukuthi lapha ngihlaleli lapha ila ngafuna ukuzibona khona, hence there's ngiyakhona ukuzicontrola ukuthi okay abo bani bangayenza this, but nah angilapho mina.
Not me.
No.
Like nakhona, is it necessary as an artist to have 9 gigs and drink 9 gigs?
So this is what happens, ne? You can have 10 gigs, 20 gigs, ne? But you don't drink all of these things. Uhamba has a car, it's a gift. They don't drink it.
Others drink it.
Yeah, I'm a groupie and stuff and everyone else passing. Artists, you know, Puza, whatever they're drinking, could be alcohol, could be energy drink, could be juice. Also Puza maybe first, second gig, and then that's it. Lasers in as collector everywhere we're going, because it's part of your ride at the end of the day. Yeah, but this thing always show having 9 gigs. I don't think it's necessary as an artist. It's just greed. And also because you just want to collect the money and then you're forgetting about the health. Hence, utola amachita, they end up being in accidents as well. Because you're exhausted. You haven't slept the whole weekend and you still need to drive yourself to places. Nah, I don't drive umkashile. And we find guys like Abo Mampintsha who always made us suffer because abafuna ukuthatha plane. So imagine unamakiklo back to back. You have to drive to all these provinces in one weekend. Now, funi nix because you're not planning a kivelo. So it's things like that. It's just feel like some artists, it's greed because you just want to collect money and make people happy and forget now so crash our mood. Yeah.
Because like look at the likes of our Costa T, Chumundu collapse the stage. The likes of Utos, he once collapsed the stage. MT, he once collapsed in stage. Then you look abantu aba venture into ama drugs, abantu ababuya ku music. Then you understand what alcohol. Like I feel like alcohol is the gateway of drugs kahle in the industry. Because if you're gonna drink ama show 9. Obviously, you must smoke, my nigga. Because you're performing kanjani showing is 5. Yeah.
Angeke ngikhulumela ama-artist. Whatever they do. You know, whatever they do, whatever they decide to do and entertain themselves. But what I've learned, most of them, you know, the way they love their craft so much, you know, they need some substances. It can be anything, man. It doesn't have to be drugs. I know drugs it's a rainbow for everything. Ne?
Yeah, except weed.
Yeah, others have to smoke some good stuff. You know, they have to sipping some good stuff ukuthi, you know, so it's how now, you know, bakhona cope with whatever they're going through.
Yeah. So but then okay uyenza ezinye izinto ezibhaya soba makasho.
Ayengazi.
Nami ngiyengazi njengoba ngitshela lento ngitshela. Hayi so awuthi sichubeke ke siye phambili sikhulume ngakho because kusamele sikhulume ngawe being a manager, being an influencer, being a music producer, yabo. And the other thing is people think the lifestyle we see on the gram, my celebrity, they are really living that lifestyle. They don't understand what you guys sleep. Nilale emotweni.
Mina ngilale emotweni.
Wena udlemala mathile manje edlemaleni. Nina manilale emotweni because nokubona i-data zenza amajiki uStan ulele emotweni like when I'm on the gram you want that life.
You want that life.
But niggas suffer.
And he's suffering. I like that you raised that up because it's the reason why a lot of artists are going through depression because they're trying to prove things to people into engekho. Yabo. Mina ngigrand mina yabona mina ngisho ngibona so
we star,
you know. No, besides that I think it goes back to what I said. It's all about the discipline. If you know ukuthi wena ufunani, you focus on that. If you know ukuthi wena uso, you focus on that. Into esibulalayo as I'm an artist and I'm an entertainer, you want to prove things to people which is unnecessary, you know. And that's why you end up now ungena ekolotwini yabona ungena kwama substance abuse and also manje ungena esibhedlela ushaya depression.
Sell your soul.
So you sell your soul yabo. Lots of artists are doing that. I mean it's a norm. It's not a shocking thing. We know now. But then lento le ikhozwa yini ipeer pressure. Ufuna ukubonwa. That's the problem, yabona. So into khawathamathist abaya, it's that thing. And then bona balale emotweni. Labo babonile wena ngiyabona. Labo babonile pressure.
Cause and again talking about the pressure is like I find it unnecessary. Like is it necessary for all artists to wear Gucci, to wear LV? Like is it necessary?
Bro, I don't own any item your Gucci because mina ngithanda sport. That's what I love. You understand? Not because I cannot afford it, you know. It's because the pressure. Anginayo pressure. No, it's Gucci. But I don't go for things where ngaba ne-item one phela then mayingekho and then what? No, then lento yakubhaqisa ukuthi bogijimisa pressure. You get what I'm saying? So I'm artist. What we go through, we always want to prove a point to other people. And it's really unnecessary.
Because I'm artist into the bus uzobathola manje artists ihamba nabantu bama-crime enhleki nje busy nje
ungikhulumisa nje lenkini akazi.
But then mina ngithanda the way engage ngakhona sikhuluma ngakhona. It's not all about like the music, it's about like enlightening abantu lapha ngaphandle ukuthi sometimes you think you wanting to be there, it's you killing yourself. Sometimes you must know what you want.
True story.
And know how to move. Don't move with everyone because people are moving, you are moving. Mabanganibuza one by one ukuthi niyapi. When I was ukuthi uyapi. Uzafela into ongayazi. So awungitshele ke wena wayisurvive kanjani corona mkhulu wami because cishe ufa njengoba ukhuluma.
No, COVID came in obviously it shocked everyone, my fig, you know. And asithasanga serious. Excuse me, and I'm one of them who didn't. Well, I took it serious, but I didn't think izongibamba. So obviously I remember we went on a lockdown, a very longest lockdown. And so I was not we level 1, maybe 5 or we. And then in Kwavulwa, festive season. Is there a radio? That's where we went out and it's Sayospan. And And that's when I got sick. I got infected. It was a very bad experience. And they say, big few you were blind. But I'm glad to survive. And I stayed off gigs, Mangpoma. I stayed being Saba Guganga Being Saba Guganga. But it's Kawatida, you know, big time in terms of Esquamini, Ipani, a lot of businesses. Like, for example, in 925 before COVID. Yeah. So COVID, that was it. Yeah, well, that's when we took a break as Spani, because Tina Bestila am artist it. And then obviously coming back from COVID, but me and I'm now focused on other things. So it was a very terrible time because you make money through gigs and entertainment, and these things are closed. So nothing is coming in. You understand the rent. Ikari mele uyibhadale ukudla lezi zinto lezi wena utshala imali boyithola ngama weekends now, so it was a very tough time.
Yeah. So cause kunomunye umuntu mina ukutshela evale khona mani lama soweto sonke siyazi bafethu nalento ethi vaccine nje mina angaze nga quarantine ngaqala ukuze umuntu ophethe corona ngawe enjani like kubenzakalani maphethe corona because ungitshela ukuthi uyasuffocate awukaki for 3 months.
No, yazi the way painful ngakhona ne. It makes umzimba wakho wonke umzimba wakho ubuhlungu yonke into
nomphonsi
yonke into like ayikhisebenzayo emsebenzini ubuhlungu
nekhala
yonke into. So you can imagine that pain. You understand? It's a very traumatic experience. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Wake waphathwa a chicken pox.
Hayi ethu sonke yabodaki leyo. Hayi sonke.
Uyayikhumbula chicken pox yenza nani? I corona times 10.
Chicken pox. I phela phethe chicken pox indoda.
I corona times 10. Yabo times 10 le pain oyizwa ku chicken pox kuyanyiwa. So nje yeah, yabona uma uyisurvive angisasabi next mina manje.
Awusasabi.
Hayi ngikuthusaya.
Khiphenye into la ngaphansi.
Angisathusa inutho manje.
So bongitshela ukuthi bongakwazi ukuphefumula like bosuffocate, that's why ubona ngathi abamagogo bebabhora uwendile upheli.
It's because now you can imagine you can't breathe. You understand? Ama lungs akho are frozen, awaspani. So you like dependent on machine as a special to breathe. So you don't want that experience on anyone. Like mina ngisumuntu asthma. Angisumuntu yini lezi zinto abantu
short breath.
Yes, angisumuntu lezo zinto, but during COVID experience yonke le nto leyo. So it's a very, very traumatic experience.
Yo, cause yangimangaza phela yona uclinic ukuthi ungabanjwa iCovid. Iyeka amahobo lebri.
No, ukhumbula iCovid ayiveli kuthole. Uyithola kumuntu.
I want to kuya bro.
So ihobo lizoyithola kuba nimele lithole kumuntu.
So ihobo lithola se strategy.
No, ayiveli kuthole. Awuveli kuthole.
Phela isolate.
Ungagodola ugodolile angeke kuthole. Nimele ithole kumuntu, same like iflu. Yebo. Yathelelana.
Because manje lento obongitshela yona, so bakhona abantu abakufonela like abotira bakufonela ukuthi into la mahala bhek ube ngcono. Abantu awuvakashelwa manje corona.
Yeah, no, awuvakashelwa uhlala iwana until uphole. Ngitholile support from amachita ku industry. I remember the guys about the bank checker. It was Cassper, Questa, Nodira. Dira bekathukile. Dira bangicheck almost every day.
Ithola kuwe.
No, beyangathukanga ukuthi uthukele mina. Bekafuna ukwazi ukuthi iyenza nani bekafuna ama symptoms khona azokhona ukwa prevent.
Bekafuna memorandum.
Yeah, so but abantu abaningi bangigayile support ku social media. Yeah, because I guess I was one of the first team yokuyithola uyabona, the first group yokuyithola. So iqale ngathi yasinyisa, and I just want to say rest in peace abantu abaningi abahambile because abadabukanga yabona, but ke bengiyo
manje uthi rest in peace because bafile ngibazokuzwa dlale ngoxolo bafile ne but shout out ukuthi abantu abafana nabo asabavile covid lo muntu bafethu bekaphelile yapheli yangadla athi bekadla idrip kuphela ukudla bekungangeni
bengumlungu
yeah what ivela abelungu vele athi siyeke le so tell me how was life in radio? Let me not ask you about how was life in radio. Let's talk about podcasting and radio. You are from the radio side. I'm in the podcast side.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. How was your journey in radio? What do you think a podcast yenza manje with radio?
Radio experience was fun. Radio was the best thing ever. I mean, Kule ngifuna kuba on a big radio station, like a big platform. I mean, in Kule ngilalela your big radio stations, you understand? And joining radio was amazing. I joined radio back in 2012. That was the first time I did a broadcast. And it was an experience, a very nice experience. I did a breakfast show for 2 years. That was Josie Maboning radio. It was like big then. I don't know, but it was big then in 2012. And then I was doing a breakfast show. And from there, I grew until I ended up having my own... I ended up having my own radio show.
Yeah.
And it was a nice experience. I had my own show for almost 5 years, I think. Being in a drive time at Trans Africa. And, you know, experiencing radio, how it has moved to now, a podcast is the biggest thing. Because what I've realized, I rather do podcasts now than... I love radio, don't get me wrong. Yeah? It's one of the biggest things I love.
Yeah.
But I think podcasting now, it's, you know, it has taken over a podcast because people rather see. They want to see now. They want to feel. They want to see. They don't just want to hear. They prefer watching and seeing you do your thing. And I think, you know, podcast is the biggest thing to overcome radio now. Radio is even losing a market. People don't tune into radio anymore. You understand? Like they used to before. Even advertisers, bapumile ku radio, bashona kama podcast because they know ukuthi bafune a visual of whatever they're selling.
Yeah. So put that in the entertainment space of radio. What's happening behind this? Like i-crypty. Yabona ufaka umntana because kunabantwana abancane ayithi thina siyazi sibadala kodwa manyazi mina kwenzakalani ku radio. Nalabantu abalabo nke bayazi kwenzakalani. Mara kunomntana ose-primary or higher primary iphupho lakho kuba ku radio. Ubabona mabukeli itakalane mangaba laphaya.
Ngutakalane.
Kwenza mara ngisengetakalane zakhala. So kwenzakalani bani create i-script, music ucompile kanjani? Like kwenzakalani ku radio phakathi.
So with the radio, obviously it's I guess it's the same as a podcast. You have a team. You can't do it alone. You have a team. You have a producer of the show. You understand? You have a co-host. You can't do it alone. You need to have a co-host lapho. Noma ubona umuntu enza show ayi-one, there's a team behind them. No muntu owenza script, no muntu oproduce show that puts the show together. And i-compiler i-radio station yonke. Akuna show ene-compiler yayo yodwa. I-compiler i-one laphayana or bayi-two. Yibo laba bashaya which songs are going to play on radio. You see, the frustrating thing about radio is that you can't do as you please. Noma unga schema mina uskime ufresh you can't play what Tina Sifuna so like I can't give you my song it doesn't work like that with radio. That's the honest truth about everything. It has to go through management. You break those rules, you lose a show. You lose a show, you're not gonna get hired on another station. So that's my rules are kind of strict, blind. But what I don't like about radio is that I'm a contractor kind of unfair. Like it's 1 year. So sevenza jemanja was next year also unemployed or what? You can be the best thing now. Next year you can be unemployed. So I'd say to the kids, radio is exciting. No, I'm not discouraging it, but podcast is the way. But I know they want to get paid because they're radio patala. I know you're radio patala. I mean, if you have the biggest show, you're gonna get the biggest money. So I'd say go to school and learn broadcasting, and they know which get sections the script, the research, maybe shy. Not disrespect to your podcast.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just that obviously people now are moving to your podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people love your podcast more than radio.
So when we get a radio, we say,
to tell you the truth, everything I'm chatting in Z, I'm ngikelezela.
Yes.
Ngiyafoster.
Because all my azongibheka hle ngokutshela into ongatshela u-Ike Khumalo ku-podcast yakho.
Yeah.
Yazi angitshelani athi okay sizobuya ku-radio thingithi kancane bese ukuyela athi abe ingabla ne-education kwesinye isikhathi kuba ama-gatekeeper. You understand?
Yeah.
Khona ezinye izinto ongazisolve ukuthi maybe antoko bamthathele indlu bayithatha kanjani indlu ngosindlu ubhuleka ku-antoko kumele kuphe bani so i-attorney or so i-lawyer. You understand? Lezi zinto zenzile kunomuntu esikolweni for zona mara bona ukuthi uzenzile.
True story.
Yabona ukuthi manje sometimes nala ma qualifications onawo ngaba i-gatekeeper for true story because ngabe vele ugcwala istrata uyoyenza lento ofuna ukuyenza bese ugcwala bona. So wena ungitshela njengoba ubuya ku radio lento le ukuthi kubhadalwe bayibiza nipayol
Ipayola, yeah.
Ivad vele.
So this is how Ipayola works. When as an individual you can't submit a track lakho to radio. Yeah, you need the PR submitted. So upatali PR when PR ngekubethele mahala. Yeah, that's Payola.
Oh, so PR
PR in a relationship ne radio, not you as an artist.
We compile. So PR like when we compile.
Hence, right now, if you want your song to be on radio, maybe 20 blocks, man.
Tina bafika mafuna ngoma yakhe beKota N Chill usitshele mahala.
Leyo mali ayukuthi wena uzoye radio station signal leyo mali. No, iPR ifuna leyo mali. Then they will make sure your song is on radio. Yeah.
So le PR 20,000 is up. So yeah.
Mele bahola ngibarani company.
So kusho ukuthi mina iPR if mina iPR company yami engakwazi ukuyoyidlala ingoma ngayibhadalanga.
Okay. Yeah.
Usho kanjani?
Yes.
So kusho ukuthi akudinge PR ukuthi ingoma yami radio. Mele ngihlangane necompiler le yakho le.
Manje here's the thing, uyoyithola phi compiler?
Angithi ngazi wena uthi abayithume. Uthi ahambe abantu ngahlule kwazi abantu abayithume.
So yeah, it's basically like that.
Oh, so
when you have a PR company, whatever the PR company handle your work, you're in a relationship in the station.
Compile, then PR you have your wife compile.
Zikhafa bani mari in a relationship.
I na radio PR. Radio yabantu le. So cause manje iPR yona ina radio. EYFM. Kusho ukuthi PR. So asithi when a hit song.
Yeah.
When a hit song on TikTok, because TikTok is the new radio.
Yeah.
You have a hit song on TikTok. Is it compulsory to have a PR also to pay?
Remember, everything you do, you need PR at the end of the day. Because PR is marketing.
Yeah.
So you can have a hit song on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. But at the end of the day, you still need PR. So when you might think you don't need it because you have a big song. But look at everyone who has a big song that blew up on TikTok, Instagram, anyway, YouTube. Bonke, bana PR. Because PR will see it. Oh, you have a big song. Nkanyezi has a big song. Okay, asimland. Baya figure out we want to do PR for you. You can put this song anywhere you want. I'm going to know. So end of the day, everybody needs proper marketing. Yeah. So the advantages and the nice thing about having a big song is that angeke ususpenda ama 20 blocks ubhadalana nama PR iyaziphusha ingoma yakho, hence PR jumps on the wagon bafuna kube yiba bayipushayo because already yaziphusha, unlike umuntu ophuma e-studio manje ne-track elingaziwa umuntu ayohlukana nemali ebhaya ingoma ingayendawo. You know what I'm saying?
Because me I used to think like radio and MTV base, so it was mentioned like MTV base, those channels where they play music. I used to think they have their own PR team abantu abahamba scouted you songs on the ground.
No, they do.
So niggas, do your work, man.
They do. No, they do. Bayabona ukuthi which song is trending, bayithola, bayidlala. Usihlelele wena endlini awusubmithanga ngoma ku TV na ku radio mara naye. So uyayibona ingoma yakhe like how ake uzoba excited instead of kubuyalwa ukuthi ubani ufakele ingoma yakhe because I didn't submit.
Yes.
So someone is getting paid for submit. Awazi we. Yeah. Khona submitile. Azange bayidopa nje straight in.
Ngishasha ngikhomeleza wena soza ngamanga ngicabanga ukuthi ngiyakubona phela ngakhulula ama specs.
Yeah.
So wena uzingoma yakhe ekhala usithumela ama
hence intwana ezincane zishaywa emva kwendlebe. It's because they don't know how this thing works. They get excited if the song is playing on radio. Somebody submitted it for you.
Somebody's chewing your mind.
That's the case. Yeah. Because you need to are we submitting wena, so how is it playing there?
Because abantu bazothamba fanele izodlala ku radio because vele is the hottest.
Vele yona izodlala. Radio phela wants to play what's hot on the street. But who submitted it if it's not you? Niggas.
Yeah. Bafethu and we ema company wenu nina la benengoma ne research ngicheck kahle ukuthi khona okushaya amanzi. Khona into engekho right. So podcasting ne.
Yeah.
I-podcast nami ngokubona kwami I think it's taking over in terms of the entertainment side.
Story.
Yamthola i-radio sengimamela mangigibela itaxi or mangena mall.
Okay.
Most of the time ngidlala music efonini yami or ngimamela i-podcast ku Vodacom my music. You understand? So let's talk about the power of data.
Yeah.
Yabo ama-podcast amaningi la eMzansi ngifila ngathi ngabe ayafair. Ngabe i-data be more cheaper than the States.
Yeah.
Ukabona ama-artists ase-States like intwana eyi-1 ikhiphe ingoma eyi-1 baba. Ubhaye Lamborghini no, ne-McLaren no.
Yeah. True. I mean, obviously, our economy, uyabona na kwenzakalani. We can't even dwell on that. But the power of data is very, very important to have data, because if you have the data, the internet, the connection, you can actually access so many things, which in this shayayola one asna mali. So how ngizuyithenga kanjani i-data? You understand? Angna ma resource, angna ma connections. Our connections are very, very important. So those are the things as Kawata intwana as me, everyone in the business, whatever business you are in, so it's very, very important to have our resource. It's very, very important to have data, to know, man, okay, manje njengoba sengiphethe le phone le, how do I take it out to the people ukuthi bayazi? Those are the very, very important things. And you can't even research if you don't even have internet connection. Masona internet connection is slow. Ayidlali iyabhafara. Yabona so nje kusasekude phambili, but I say iyo into esasafara ngayo in the country. Esasemuva ngayo. Esishaya blind, because I'm a podcaster ayakhula. And our podcast is the biggest thing now. Hence, ubona these network companies, mazenza ma contract, ZT, we're giving you free YouTube. The other data you have to pay for, but YouTube is free because they know with people spend more time on YouTube now. We used to watch music videos on YouTube and funny videos, but now we sit and watch ama podcast, nama blogs. Yes, blog. Hey, girls sit on YouTube watching blogging like every day, like it's insane. But I understand because it connects with them. It's the things they want to see. So no one watches TV anymore. Yes, everyone growing up now, they are all on YouTube. But the biggest problem now for you to access it, it's internet, which we're still lacking in South Africa.
Because when we talk about a podcast and radio, the best thing about the podcast, it's that research sharp, but you get to understand more umuntu than i-career yakhe. Like
true story.
Ngithola ingqondo ukuthi namanje athi hlakaniphile.
True story.
When you get to radio, you know ukuthi uyacula nomaphorisa bekagijime. Like there's more into mele uyazi komuntu. That's why i-podcast emnandi, because you get to learn more than the music.
Yes, it's more uncensored because radio actually says 1, 2, 3. And it's still like keep it brief, 10 minutes, and then you out. You understand? So you know we could in 10 minutes. Ngapha bahlala nama-track akai 4. Kuyo no 10 minutes. So I can do
so that's why I'm artist singanazi. Like that's why most artists singabazi.
Yeah.
Was going to artist ubani mara was with eshuntwana phakathi akawathe. That's why no ma poster ku YouTube athi I am ku Twitter I'm facing depression sitha uyahlanya wena.
Unemali ngaka.
Unemali because akuna platform la ngakhuluma khona ukuthi ntwana
story.
Kahle mina ngifila kanjani.
What am I going through?
Yeah. Bese kune podcast kunento ezikanje.
Lazo.
You understand? So vele data mahala vele states vele.
I mean, come on. The world is more advanced than we are. So there's so much free things as right as a basic. La ayinanto mahala yonke into bafuna 10.
And in extra 5 rand. Mali ethe ibhalo 5 rand mara 5 rand 50. Away 6 rand.
Until we get to that point, I think usaseningi umsebenzi. I know there's so many companies that try to give, you know, abantu nasekasi nendawo free internet, but because iyadliwa imali amathenda ayadliwa phelele moyeni those projects, you understand? Yeah, until we get to that point where we can access basic things like internet. I'm telling you, we're gonna go far because abantu abaningi basokola ngale thing. Like we understand uthi ya drive ekuseni ubone abantwana around there a certain school or a clinic or a library bafuna nje internet so they can send CVs and apply. Ibhlungu le nto leyo, you know, to think when you have free Wi-Fi endlini uhlala Netflix all day. Shape yakho. But it hurts mawubona ukuthi kunabantu abaphuma ngaphandle bayoma the whole day esikolweni just to get internet so they can access izinto nje as simple like looking for ispan in a school.
I think we need to talk more and like bafethu anisizeni bafethu ukulwela ukuthi sithole ni free internet ukuthi naye Kota N Chill ezokhula uthola abantu bayethanda Kota N Chill bayebukela ku TikTok
but abakwazi kuyibuka
mara abakwazi kuya ku YouTube
YouTube ayibheke 5 minutes iphela mathi daytime izophela.
Yeah, well, so let's talk about you now. Why did you leave radio?
No, radio ngiyithanda ne. Radio, it's one of my first love. The only reason I left it that time in 2020, I don't know, I left it 2020 or 2021. But let's just cut.
I was akhumbule nezinto.
Bese ziningi izinto engizenzayo isikhathi bengasenazo. Yeah, bese ziningi kakhulu. I was traveling a lot and you understand you have to be back. Noma ungatravel kangakanani, you need to be on your show ngesikhathi show yakho. So mina bese ngishaya leso sikhathi and I was gigging futhi ebusuku. Yabo manje ngifika ku radio ngisanda njengomapaputsi yakuyazwakala nje ukuthi angizange la. You understand manje ngiyasichampisela ukuthi when you shouldn't sleep when so it's jalo using ezenzo ukuthi okay let me take a break away and just focus on lezi things ezigijimayo manje. But I'll go back anytime any day.
Yeah, meluza one day like ngimeme wena kunentwana mamabuhlezi Blackberry athi Blackberry mana mina lazibizi iPhone manje buhla na Blackberry hayi man yabo kuze nawe so stay show ngibiza namanye amajita shine show maybe sibu my 8 9 sikhulumeni yabo
no problem.
So cause na kunalamile khona yabo let's talk about the now yabo before we talk about the now let me ask you a personal question. Are you okay? You
me
personal spiritually
like
are you okay?
I am okay.
Okay. Don't say you are okay because you are talking to a child.
Yes.
Like you know who's out here grand nothing grand dog ako grand like are you okay?
Me I am okay. I'm okay. I'm a believer. I pray. Ngiyathandaza kakhulu and everything engidlula kuyona yabo angigcini kumina ngiyakhuluma ngayo yabo and one thing engeke ngizifake kuyona ukuthi anything engidlula kuyo I don't blame anyone yabo or the situation or myself or kunezinto esidlula kuzona, and then we are so quick to blame other people. Kube kuyithi esizifake kuzona, yabo. So I don't dwell in those things a lot. Ngizifundise ukuthi if une problem, ithi ngikhulume ngayo. Yabo, ithi ngikhulume ngayo. Ithi ngikhulume ngayo. If iyangihlula, ithi ngithandaze. And that thing ngikhulume ngayo ke mina ngiyenza. Hence I'm saying there's a lot of things engafiki kuzona because ngilo muntu loyo. Yeah. So I love your question. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I go through a lot now. I'm sharp.
Yeah.
There's days where I feel down. Everyone, yabo. But I love ukuthi at the end of the day, ngiyayithandazela into. Ngikhulume ngayo idlule. And move on from it. Yeah.
Shout out.
Thanks.
Bafethu nibuza nini zamajita ukuthi ugrand. Nami mangakubuza ukuthi ugrand, ungathi ugrand like khuluma because thina amajita sinalento lokuthi angi out. Mele babone ukuthi ngiweak manje. Out yami. Khuluma. Let's out wakho.
True story.
Talk to us.
Yes.
If ukhulume nathi uzafa ngizazenga wena. So let's talk about the now.
Yeah.
Yabo. What are you busy with now?
Right now, I am currently in studio. I'm working on new music almost every day. And then what's different about what I'm doing is I'm not working with big artists. Me, I'm giving you all these kids abafuna ukungena kwi-industrial platform. I'll be like, yo, you want to release Zwagala? Let me show you how it's done. Let me put your song out. You know, if I like your song, I will definitely put it out for you. Yeah, I will definitely. And I've been plugging so many guys. I won't mention their names.
Mention their names. Wow, we want to support.
Other gents, they feel when you start mentioning their names, it's like by a colored. That's what I got. Yeah, so in all due respect, I do plug my gents because in knowledge mangnayo angibambi. So I do share, and I'm so proud of my chance I push, you know. So that's what I'm currently busy with right now, and I just dropped an album.
Shout out,
yo.
It's just the same.
Nazoge, thanks, man. So and I'm busy with another one right now, volume 2, that's gonna come out in December, and yeah, man, it has. There's Ukoko, there's Tyler, and there's who else is there?
Talking about the new album.
Yeah, the one that's
the one that's out.
No, the one that's coming.
Oh,
the one that's coming. Yeah, Melo is easy as well. So it's very nice to I've plugged the upcoming chants Abangaziyo with these great names. And I just come as a rainbow, what you call it's a compilation that has all these guys underneath. Yeah. So if you have a song, man, and you want it to be on the compilation, watch it about you, man.
Azam zonke kanje zinengo ungaziboni bafethu nizwile ngisho nizwile ningayike opportunity endlule yabo nami ngiyawuthi njani ngathi afana na ngithanda ukupluga abantu yabo talking about like putting like abantu nami there's a movement I'm doing currently now. I'm doing a movement yimi Usiyashezi Uchakadola
lovely
F-Easy. So we are Torama province hosting like ama shows. Then it's Fagama local artist 21 as rapper.
Super.
You understand? So yeah. So a project like Bengel is too spiritual. Like imfana yo.
Yes.
I feel like I twice the dog. So tell us the beauty of the album. Tell people about the beauty of the album. Why you made that album? The first album, not the second one.
The first album, it's more, I can say, more chilled songs, more love songs. I was connecting with the people because essentially I'm very, very good. So young shine number. So I work with very dope vocalists. Upcoming vocalist, and the direction I wanted to take different genres and put them all into one beautiful album. About something that we'll forever listen to again and again and again and again. Because sometimes chasing trends, it's nice because you're chasing numbers. Yeah, but again, trends, iyapupa into. You're not feeling it anymore. So the reason why I did the album the way Nkanyezi Kubeka, I wanted it to be something also again and again and again. Yeah, like a classical album. I can release it 10 times and just keep adding 2 new songs. Yeah, that's how I made it. Yeah.
Cause manje makhuluma nge-classic uzwe no-story theatre ngola nto athiyana kuna classic album eSouth Africa ngaphandle kwe-AV.
I mean that's his opinion. He's entitled to it, and that's fine. That's fine because now you do have albums you consider as classics. I do have albums I consider classics. You understand? I mean, I consider my album Wabo Glendo is fresh. Abo Mandos as classics. Other people be like, you understand? So he's entitled to his opinion.
Yeah. But then as a hip hop pedo, also it's you umuntu omkhulu, not to knowing ama classic albums. Man angazodlala nathi lo. Man esikhulumela amaqiniso.
No, bekafuna khulunywe. Ngiyakhulunywa man.
Angaka. Akana information asidudla kahle.
Shout out to Story T.
Namanje so we spoke about the music.
Yeah.
We spoke about like Leyakwes too. So how do you push music wako to be well known? What is needed? Because you're also an influencer.
Yeah. So what's fortunate about me, it's I've built my relationships like hectically for the past few years. Yeah? So I wouldn't say I don't need this. There's no such thing. We all need this and that. But what I'm lucky about is that I've already built relationships, man, with certain departments in the industry. So mang release ang stressing izinto ezibhaya, whether i-album iyafika lapha or I'm concerned because I've already sent it to the right people. It's already there. Featured on classic, classic playlist and stuff. I've already built radio relationships. It's already playing there and there. So it's one of the things lacking as, but I would encourage people who building relationships. It's very, very important because certain people you need in the industry. Hence, I drop a song and I wouldn't even know I dropped it. Ngoba dala sayenza le ngoma sayisubmit ukuthi uzophuma nge-15 ishaya's busy with something else, and we just get reminded, oh snap, konje we have a song out, and the song that we make, it's house music, so it's there to stay forever.
Because really house music is classical.
It stays forever
and ever because manje ukhotmandami thina siyabonga ukuthi utholakele la platform yethu yabo. So ngale mizuzu lesele singadlala ngawe yabo. Sikhulume ngalomuntu tshela abantu ukuthi kwadla imali efraud elothu. Khuluma. Abatshela ukuthi ufuna kuboshwe ukuthi wadla imali elothu, batshela ukuthi wayidla kanjani. Awuze nazo sekulalela.
Ngicela i-disclaimer angazi ngikho. Before ngithola amaphoyisa kumele ngaphandle mangibuka la.
Bongazi kanjani vele nalomuntu osifana naye ukuthi hawu konke doctor Tumi.
Why ungifake enkingeni manje?
Angithi uyawuthanda.
Ngicela ningayifake le phone.
Manje sesasidlalela cause uringeni side lakho sika understandile ufundisile so singabe isikhathi sama teachings manje then isivale show bese siyavaya.
Okay,
uthi Dr. Tom ukulisa kanjani?
Na teaching kanjani manje sikhuluma ngo Dr. Tom.
So next question, give us product knowledge. Look, we all have careers and sonke inezinto esifuna ukuzachieve in life, it's very, very important as an individual to know what you want. Do research about it, watch things about it. Now we have YouTube, sharps thinking I hate that, but now we have access to indaining as ngasifundisa sihlele at the comfort of our home. So I'd say if you have a dream and you have something you want to achieve, go out there and get it. Akekho umuntu ongakustopa manje. Siphila esikhathini where knowledge is so easy to get. All you have to do is just do your research and then go get that thing. Wasabi nokubuza. Sikhona thina singaphendula lokho esikwazi, esingakwazi sokchatha sikwazi, sokuthumela kwabazi. So
it's one of those things. Yeah.
Because coming to that, before you speak about my family villain, I mean, thing I should as a botaki.
Yeah.
In thing I should as a botaki. Yabo. Ungaba ku radio mfethu kube nabantu abafuna ukuphuza abakhulume kabi kuma boss ukuthola isikhundla like nathi as a botaki kumele seka lento yokugqekelana down. You understand? Umuntu ufuna ukuba united athi oh mangalandi out asethembisa sipush into so masingaba united abantu base Soweto mara ukho united nomuntu ase next door.
Yeah.
Akho united nomuntu ohlala naye.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So mangikhuluma ngendlu ngifuna sikhulume about family values.
Yeah, I think not even that. I even think it's a fact. It's something that's happening. As coolly as abantu because of ichelasi, as cool as abantu because the support us nigan. I mean, if you support, I will told endlini. Lento yakphula as a person, and that's why you would kuzoba nzima ukukhula because if awuyitholi kwabantu ohlala nabo every day abakubonayo ukuthi uyayifuna lento nepassion then it's very hard to even get it outside if endlini kuhluleka bona abantu kumele baba ama number 1 yabona bakusupport whatever you're working on. Doesn't matter whether career yakho or into oyifunayo or iphupho or isigela thina as abantu abamnyama that's why singeke sikhule because of jealousy. Jealousy is the biggest disease. It's no more. Yeah, it's no more too much.
Yo.
So hiyo nje into esidlelana nayo. Umakhelwane ukubona uyasucceed, uyakuloya. Why?
Ungaziloyi wena uphumelele.
Uyabona uanti ubona abantwana yabona baya abashana bakhe bakamamkhulu baya succeed unayo sekabaloya. So it's things like that ezizoyenza ukuthi singakhuli as abantu abamnyama kubhlungu. It's very very sad because it's happening in every household. It's happening in every household. So ukuthi nje bheka into yakho, focus kwinto yakho, ukuthandaze and believe in what you do. Yeah, that will help you. Unga shifting ingqondo yakho on those things ifaka ku negative izokudisturb, you won't reach your goal.
Because makhuluma nge negative what I know is if abantu bakhuluma blind, abantu bakhuluma kabi, abantu baqheka bafuna ukubuyisela phansi, nawe waba ne stress ukuthi yabona abantu banongikhuluma kanjani, waba negative, u attract izinto ezi negative.
True story.
Mara waqala waba positive, u attract into ezi positive. Wena umangala makuvaleka la kuvuleka la. Kuvaleke la kuvuleka because why? Negative energy attracts negative energy, then positive energy attracts positive energy.
Ibalekele.
But the law of attraction.
Ibalekele
straight. So booking bangabook ava.
I'm a bookings. They can follow me with social media. Nkanyezi Kubeka. Everywhere it's one word. On my social networks. And then it's info@nkanyezikubeka.com.
So abafethu uHotman sekayibekile indaba yakhe ngisho nezwele. Mawufuna ukutrenda ukhuluma naye, ngophethe ingoma eshisayo ukhuluma naye, uDJ nembhuke bafethu. uHotman lenza amasimba ncaye uyacabanga ngakhona nale way asibekele izinto ngakhona. It's not all about the radio, music, what. Even nengqondo ikhona. Hotman lami, ngiyabonga ukuthi bokhona bengingafisa ukuthi bese ngakhuluma isikhathi eside. Just angithi igobela. Namathwasa. Mara bafethu ngegama ungawari kahle khontari yanamula aka Mr. Soweto kafela mutsiba aka Mr. Cool himself. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comment down below uthi Soweto sikhethu asihlangane ne-football. Hotman lami, angishange outro ku radio.
Okay, thank you so much for watching Kota N Chill. Like and subscribe. And catch you on the next episode. Peace.
We are trending. Ango.